equipment, gear, editing software, lights. What do you need to get started on YouTube anyway?
Golly, boss, that's a really good question.
Well, first off, you're gonna need a cowboy shirt. And since you got yourself a cowboy shirt,
Brian G. Johnson!
hey, it's Brian G. Johnson, helping you stake your claim, amplify your message, and inspire action, the very thing that's needed for success. In today's video, we're joined by Nick Nimmin, YouTuber extraordinaire, and Nick's gonna share some valuable information on stuff like video editing and lighting and backgrounds, stuff to help you make awesome videos here on YouTube. Nick, take it away, my friend.
Thanks, Brian. Today we're going to go over 3 hurdles that might be preventing you from getting started on YouTube, or they might just be preventing you from excelling here on YouTube. Those things are the expensive editing software that you need to edit decent looking videos for YouTube. Well, we got a solution for that. All of the stuff that you need in order to make your videos look awesome, you know, lights and backgrounds and expensive cameras and all that stuff. Well, we got a solution for that too. Peace. The third, I'm actually going to tell you towards the end of the video because to me, that's the most important part. So make sure that you stick around for that. And real quick, before we get started, let us know down in the comments below if there's a particular thing that you are struggling with here on YouTube so that we can address it in a future video. If it's making the videos, if it's promoting your videos, whatever it happens to be, let us know in the comments so that we can help you with it. Okay, so first let's talk about the expensive editing software that you need so that you can make stuff like this fly into your video or make stuff like this happen so that your video can be awesome. Here's the thing, there are free solutions to editing software to where you can do all of the fancy stuff, but what's most important that you understand is that you don't need all of those extra whistles and bells. Sure, they make a video more interesting. Sure, they might hold the viewer's attention for a longer period of time, but you don't need this stuff. You don't have to know this software good enough in order to make stuff fly in and out, and you don't need that software. But if you do want it, here are some places you can get it. HitFilm Express, it's free. I know you can use it on PC, not sure about Mac. Lightworks, also free. Extremely robust software. You can do pretty much anything that you want with it. 3, Adobe Premiere. They have an older version of Adobe Premiere that you can download off of the Adobe website for free. And the cool thing about that is if you get familiar using the older version of Adobe Premiere and you decide later in your YouTube career that you want to upgrade, then all you have to do is upgrade and then you're already familiar with the upgraded software. It just has a bunch of new features added that you can use. Keep in mind, these are solutions to the problem of not having software that can do all the fancy stuff. I'm sure there's even more free software out there that can do these things, but this is free software that is going to allow you to add all the whistles and bells that you don't really need, but if you want to, they can make your video that much better. So now let's talk about what is needed to actually make your videos for YouTube, because a lot of people think that you got to have this expensive camera and you got to have expensive lights and you got to have fancy backdrops and things like that in order to make YouTube videos, but it's not the case. Here is what you need. Okay, so of course, if you're going to be making videos showing your face, well, you are going to need a camera, but it doesn't have to be an expensive camera. You can use a webcam to get yourself on there. Just make sure that you have enough light coming through. And in addition to the webcam, I think it's pretty obvious these days that you can just take the cell phone out of your pocket and use that instead. Okay, an external microphone. Now, I am a stickler for audio. I'm always hammering on videos that have poor quality audio, but here's the thing. If you have a cell phone, you can get decent quality audio. Here's what you do. You want to keep your phone as close to you as you possibly can, because the closer that the phone microphone is to your mouth, the better your audio is going to sound. If you want to make your audio sound even better, or if you want to put the phone a little bit further away from you, or if you just want to improve the quality of the audio from your webcam, then you can pick up one of these. This is an extremely low-priced lavalier microphone that you can get that plugs directly into any cell phone. Once it's plugged in and you attach it to yourself, it's going to drastically improve the quality of the audio that you're getting from your phone. Another really cool thing about this is you can actually use this with your webcam as well. You would basically just record the audio with your phone and then you would sync it up to your video track that you recorded with your webcam inside of your video editing software. Lighting. This one is huge. A lot of people think when they start making YouTube videos that, or when they want to make YouTube videos that, hey, in order to make these videos, I have to get all of this stuff. I have to get these fancy lights. I have to get backdrops. I have to get all of this stuff, but you don't. Let me show you something. This is what's called a can light because we don't have any cant lights around here. It's the same exact concept as a clamp work light that you can get at any hardware store. Basically, they paint the outside of it black, I guess so, you know, it looks cool sitting in a studio or whatever. Inside of it, it's just a reflective surface. And what I did is I put a compact fluorescent light inside, and I also cut a t-shirt in half so that I could soften the light that's coming off of it. And I actually used this light as my main light for a lot of the videos that I make in the scene where I use my desk. And of course, you can always use the sun coming through your window, which is a free resource. It doesn't require you to move any lamps around your place. It doesn't require you to buy anything. All you have to do is set your camera by the window, sit in front of it, and go for it. Backdrops, you don't need them. And anybody that tells you that you have to have a backdrop in order to make a professional looking video is trying to sell you something. Look, right now in this video, look behind me. You know, this isn't a green screen. This is, look. I can throw something back there and it's gonna go. This is real life behind me. And I'm willing to bet during the entirety of this video that you didn't look at my background and say, hey, I'm not gonna listen to this guy because he's not standing in front of a black, white, or green screen. However, what you do wanna keep in mind is make sure that your background is tidy. Make sure it's clean, make sure there's not a lot of distracting stuff going on back there, and put some thought into your background. You know, you can design your background environment. You can use bookcases like Brian does. You can use a living room, you know, like I'm doing in this situation, you know, and frame your shot so that it complements whatever it is that you're doing in your background. That brings me to the third thing that you've been waiting for. And what that is it's more important to start with what it is that you have than wait and postpone making videos, waiting for stuff that you think will make your videos look better. You can start out at a very baseline, at a very low budget in order to get your voice out there, in order to start promoting your brand or your product or starting to get traffic to your website or whatever purpose it is that you're making YouTube videos for. Here's the thing that you need to keep in mind, because you watch Brian's channel, so you know there's a lot of stuff that goes on in the back end of growing a YouTube channel, you know, trying to get your videos actually in front of people. So it's best to start making videos now with what you have so that you can focus on learning all the back end stuff as well, so that you can get your videos in front of people and you can learn your craft and improve your craft and improve your skill set on actually creating the videos and editing the videos and all of that stuff. And then down the road, go ahead and upgrade your camera, go ahead and upgrade your lighting system if you want to, if you feel that you need to. Do that stuff down the road. But right now, the most important thing that you can do is to get out your camera, get out a pen and paper, or get out your tablet or whatever it is that you want to do it with and start, you know, scripting your videos or start coming up with the video ideas and get all this stuff in motion. Start right now. Don't wait. If you want more videos like this, then you can head over to my channel, Nick Nimmin. Brian will put a link to my channel down in the description below and probably a card somewhere up here, so you can head over to there and check out more videos from me. And Brian, thanks man for letting me hijack your video update for today. I appreciate it. And back to you, my man.
Hey Nick, thanks for the awesome advice. Now, if you haven't signed up and subscribed to Nick's channel, make sure to check it out in the YouTube card right now. Nick has got tremendous information I know can help you move forward and get results on YouTube. Poof! Check it out. Now, if you haven't subscribed to me, B to the G, why don't you hit that red subscribe button right now? I upload new videos all the time, covering how you can move forward and get results on YouTube. Poof! Pixie dust.
Ryan G. Johnson.